All right, guys, Baltic Porter loveliness. Looks a lot darker on the video than what it actually is. It's a really murky brown. I'd say it's more brown porter than Russian Imperial Stout kind of color. It looks pretty dark there, but I don't know if I can get a good color to show you guys a good angle. But anyway, let's go. Get in it. All right. There's some roast there. Molasses comes through. It's not too bad. It's not overwhelming. Some roast in the nose. Not a whole lot of chocolate. But yeah, it's good. It's what I want. Not exactly what I want. Not what I thought I was going to get. But not what I was hoping to get, I guess. But anyway, happy Homebrew Wednesday! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright guys, let's go sit down and talk about some stuff. Alright, so I got some video, as Hank Hill would say, of me kegging the Baltic Porter. For me, this is, I guess I should have paid more attention or whatever when I was doing the thing that I did. But yeah, I was hoping for something a little bit different, but I'll say this is a bad beer. Not a bad beer at all. It's definitely got some stout quality to it, but it's more brown quality to it. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Porters, you know. Brown porters, dark porters, robust porters, all that stuff is more about. I mean, it's about 7.5%, a little shy of 7.5%. So it's got some alcohol there, and just I don't know. It's good. I mean, it's good beer. It's very good. I can't complain. I'll probably drink the crap out of it, but just not what I would have thought was be a porter. But anyway, you know, you live and you learn all this stuff. So I got some video, keg that. I got a mead, a little less than a gallon batch of mead that I had made 11 months ago. Actually, it'd be a year old next month. So I haven't done anything with it, haven't degassed it, haven't done shit with it. Just let it sit. And be honest with you, I didn't even fill the airlock. So I looked at that and decided, what the hell. I went ahead and tasted it. Didn't taste oxidized. It's sweet. Finished. Listen up. Finished at 1070. 1070. 1.07. I made a video, I don't know, a year ago. I made a video when I made it. I don't know if I posted any video, I haven't looked, of the pre-fermentation gravity, which was, it didn't even measure on my hydrometer. It was that dense. So there was, I forget how many pounds of honey in there, 16 ounces of peaches, and I went ahead and I put in the sugar water it's packed in. A lot of sugar there. So the mead is good. It's sweet. Not a whole lot of peach in it at all. I did ferment with champagne yeast, but I went ahead and said the hell with it, and I bottled it. I got 2 bombers, and that was the end of that. So, you know, it was a half-hearted attempt at a mead. I half-assed it. I'll admit it, I half-assed it. So what happened? What else happened? I got beer mail from Under the Table Brewing. So I got a few beers from Nate that were sent to Brad Elder, and which were sent to me. So pretty excited. A couple of those I am required by penalty of the law to do a review on the interwebs, so you'll be seeing those soon. Let's see, Beer Fairy's been out. 2 beer mails. So one guy's going to get his Friday, if not Saturday. One guy's already gotten his, which was a complete shock to him, which was, hey, Beer Fairy, good stuff. Merry Christmas. So then I got in the mail, I'll put a little bit closer picture of these. Got some customized bottle caps. And they say, feck this, I'm drinking beers, right? So it's cute, but, you know, nothing too original. I'm not that smart. So that's it. With that, I ordered some O-rings for my brew bucket. These little dudes right here, when I cleaned everything up, this front one right there ripped in half. And these are, let's see, they are 1.5, the brew bucket, the SS Brewtech says these are 1.5 by 8s. So, when you guys go to size O-rings, the 1.5 is the cross section. So, the diameter on this is your 1.5, right? I mean, if you was to cut this in half, the diameter of that circle would be 1.5. The ID is the 8. So actually, but SS Brewtech says they're 1.5 by, they're 1 by 8.5, which I couldn't find those on McMaster-Carr. So let me get a little closer to that. If you use to cut that in half, right across that, and look at it that way, that diameter of that side would be the 1, right? The inside diameter, if you use to poke something through there, any kind of gauge, that would be your 8.5. That's 8 millimeters, 500 micron. So that's how you guys see O-rings, and it says by whatever. The larger number is the ID, the smaller number is the cross section. So future reference if you guys care or whatever. I probably didn't explain it well, but anyway, for the dip tube, SS Brewtech says these are 1 by 8.5. I couldn't find those, so I got 1 by 8s, which they look fine. I think those will work just fine. Then I went ahead and I got these dudes, these black ones. I got, these are 16 ID. And the website says 1.5 cross section, which is, I don't think it's right, because I've got, these are 16 by 1.5s. These are not. I think we're about, I think these are 2.5s or 3s. I'd have to get a caliper out and see what these are. We're talking metrics here, millimeters, 16 millimeters. Yeah, a little over, around 5/8 of an inch. 1.5, 1 millimeter, 500 micron. That's not 1 millimeter, 500 micron. So, anyway, I think they work. I think they work fine. When you buy those brew buckets, they do send you an extra set. So I'm fine with that. These, I'll probably never wear these out. Honestly, I probably should have never bought the bag from McMaster-Carr, but whatever. At this point, they're cheap enough. I don't care. Sorry about that rambling on about millimeters and O-ring sizes. But so I got that. Got my beer mail covered. Sent out some beer mails. Got my mead bottled, which, whatever. So today is Tuesday evening. Tomorrow's Homebrew Wednesday. Thursday. Bucket Friday. Dan. So then Friday's my last day. I've got 2 weeks off. Last 2 weeks of the year off. So I got a couple beers I'm going to do. Didn't brew last weekend, so I'm going to do the 644 double IPA. I'm going to get that done, and I'm going to go ahead and kiss the old lady's backside, and I'm going to do my very first kettle sour beer. So, Chris, Hunter and Ales, I'm going to go down that route. I'm going to probably steal some inspiration from Ryan Lewis Lou Brew, and use the final yeast for my final fermentation at that point. So probably going to go ahead and make a sour starter with the Good Belly lacto. Then I've got a recipe for a basic Berliner, and I think I'm going to do a no sparge mash, so I don't have to worry about sparging. Go ahead and just all the water I need to collect 5.5 gallons. We'll do maybe 5.5, 6 gallons. Collect that, boil that for 10 or 15 minutes, cool it down, 90 so degrees, whatever. Stick it in the old firm fridge, the old fermentation chamber I got, and keep it at 90. And then go ahead and pull it out after the prescribed time period. Go ahead and boil it. I'm thinking no hops, probably late edition. No bittering hops, probably all late edition stuff. Then letting that ferment out. Then adding some cranberries. Probably do 2 pounds of cranberries for 2 weeks. I'll probably do that. Call it a day. Keg it. Drank it. Hopefully it's what I want. I got an idea of what I need for it to taste like. I just gotta, hopefully it gets there. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty much set up. I got my pH meters and all that stuff. It's just a matter of me growing some cojones and doing the damn thing. Doing the thing. Alright guys, I've talked long enough. I've got some video of me tasting the mead, racking a keg and a beer from the brew bucket, which this is so nice because you don't, there's no more siphon. No more siphon. So anyway, alright guys, yeah, that's it. RGBs. Alright guys, I'm gonna say cheers. It's good. I really do like it. Don't get me wrong, it's good. I really do like it. The 2112 yeast is the California Common. That's the same yeast I used to make my blueberry lager there, and you can definitely get that smell. There's a common smell between the two beers, and it's the yeast. But this, it's got kind of a chocolate, kind of a roast on it, but I don't know, it's good. It's good beer, just not what I wanted. Anyway, guys, all right, say cheers. You guys be safe. If I don't see you next weekend, or next week, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. All right, guys. Peace. Look, it's my peach mead. Mellow Mel. Pretty much forgotten about it. Just kind of let it go. No, that's it. So I got a little bit there. It's tastes a lot like honey. I can't even remember. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see what exactly I did to it. But I think there's a pound of peaches in there. It's got some champagne yeast. I forget how many pounds of honey in it, but yeah, it's still it's pretty. It's got some heat to it. Not a whole lot of peach to it, but it does taste like honey. So, oh well, it's probably like 100,000% ABV because the hydrometer didn't even work in it when I did the original. All right, guys, just a quick update. I'm gonna bottle it. That's the rest of it. A little bit in there. I could probably get a 12-ounce bottle, maybe, if I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a gravity sample, see what's going on. That's it. Finished 1070. Yeah, before that it wasn't even legible on the scale, so it's been a year old, so I don't think I'm gonna have any bottle bombs, but yeah, that's it. It's almost a year old. It'll be a year old next month. Alright guys, we'll see what happens. There, all that corralling. I'm gonna rack that puppy. So I'm just under 6 gallons. So hey, you can see the mark in the back. So yeah, getting ready to keg it. Go on, keg it. Alright, start it up. And we're off. So I got the racking arm pointed up. just for shits and giggles. So here we go. See what happens. Got this sucker off the fermenter, top of the fermenter, so I can get down inside of it, kind of see a little bit better. But yeah, there's let's tilt this, get this out of the way. Get some light on here. That's yeast cake. Not quite as big as what I had thought, but yeah, that's all finished. And the dip tube is actually down in the yeast cake, but yeah, got a full keg, and this is how much is left over. Thought of sure.